live from WTVO Rockford and your home team. Eyewitness News at 5 starts now.
Former Winnebago County Coroner Bill Hintz's wife has a court appearance. He left the courtroom in handcuffs yesterday after pleading guilty. Michelle, though, is a free woman. 3 Chicago police officers have taken their own lives in the past month. The founder of a Winnebago County organization explains why so many officers could be taking their own lives. And making learning fun, a state-line program teaches young people how to read surrounded by nature. Good evening, I'm Eric Wilson. Charges for Michelle Hintz, the wife of former Winnebago County Coroner Bill Hintz, are dismissed. She was also accused of stealing from taxpayers. Judge Joe McGraw threw out the charges on the grounds she was a first-time nonviolent offender. Back in October 2020, the Hintzes were arrested after the couple allegedly charged the county for a seminar and hotel room, among other things. Bill Hintz pled guilty yesterday to 2 charges following accusations of stealing from the dead. He was sentenced to 6 months in jail, 4 years probation, and resigned from his position as coroner. This month alone, 3 police officers in Chicago have committed suicide. It's an issue that brings first responders' mental health to the forefront. Michelle Rave spoke with one local police department about how they're finding solutions. Michelle?
Eric, according to a study conducted by the Ruderman Foundation, first responders are more likely to die by suicide than working in the line of duty. I had the opportunity to speak with Freeport's police chief, who says now more than ever it's important to discuss mental health.
Mental health of all the officers is always the top of mind, because again, I want everybody to be, well.
Freeport Police Chief Matt Summers tells me in these past few years it's been a struggle. Currently, there's 37 police officers working in the department. That's 10 officers short of a full staff, many working long hours.
A lot of people don't know or think about the lack of sleep that officers get. They finish a night shift, get home, got to get up and go to court. Are in court most of the afternoon, have to come back.
Brad Lindmark has dealt with this firsthand. 7 years ago, his brother Greg Lindmark died from suicide. Brad created the Greg Lindmark Foundation in his honor. The foundation focuses on connecting first responders with local counselors and providing the resources they need to help their mental health.
As a family that went through it, it's a sad fact, but it's the facts. Until we wake up as a society and start showing support for our first responders, it's only going to get worse.
And that's why Chief Summers says it's a main priority.
There's officers always, and they don't have to come forward and say it, you can see it. So there's times to pull somebody aside and just say, hey, are you okay? What can we do? Do you need time off? Take the time off. We'll get somebody.
They've brought on a social services provider, a chaplaincy program, and Athena, a 1-year-old Italian Mastiff therapy dog. The department also uses the Lindmark Foundation, something Brad encourages all first responders to use.
I guarantee that our foundation, nobody knows who's using it, and nobody will know who's using our resources. So I would just say, please, please seek help before you do something to yourself or anyone else.
And on August 5th, the Lindmark Foundation will host its annual golfing fundraiser. To see how you can get involved, you can head over to myseatline.com. Eric?
Thanks, Michelle. Fire breaks out at an in-home daycare in McChesney Park. Firefighters were called to Winborn Drive, just north of Parker Education Center, a little before noon. They found smoke coming from the attic and back of the home. Everyone was already out of the house when first responders got there. North Park's fire chief says flames started on the outside of the home and then extended to the attic.
We do have some interior damage up above a bedroom and then to the exterior of the home.
No one was hurt. There is no estimate yet on how much damage the fire caused. Groundbreaking begins for an addition to a Rockford War Memorial. LZ Peace Memorial is at Midway Village. The Purple Heart Memorial has been in the works since 2019. The award is the oldest medal in the military. George Washington established it originally as the badge of military merit. It goes to all those hurt or killed by enemy action in the line of duty.
This is just something that we, the Honor Society, decided that it was something that we needed to do. It would be a great addition to the LZ Peace Memorial.
Once the memorial is finished, it will be put on the National Purple Heart Registry. A major Rockford manufacturer opens the doors to a brand new 40,000 square foot facility. Ingersoll Machine Tools is on Fulton Avenue, just east of North Main Street. The building will be home to a manufacturing, assembly, and extended testing facility. It will also have what Ingersoll calls the largest, most advanced 5-axis master mill machine. The master mill will handle jobs for the U.S. Navy and make large pieces for the giant Magellan telescope we've told you about before.
Ingersoll's been a long-term supporter of the United States. We supplied machine tools for Will Run manufacturing facility. We've always supported the United States.
Ingersoll Machine Tools is a 131-year-old Illinois manufacturer with more than 200 employees. Young engineers in the state line prepare for a weekend battle. We got a sneak peek from some of the teams at the Winnovation Bot Shop in Winnebago. They're taking part in the 10th annual Rock River Robotics off-season competition Saturday. 32 teams from Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, and Wisconsin will be there. Teams took 6 weeks to design, build, and test their creations.
Robotics is an excellent program for kids to get into when they're in high school. It can give them school funding. It can give them lifelong skills, and it can empower them into work to help our environment grow in manufacturing and different programs.
$5,000 in scholarships will be handed out as well. The competition is Saturday inside Rock Valley College's PE Center. It's free to attend. A local program encourages some of the area's youngest learners to read. Anderson Japanese Gardens hosted the families. It's part of Anderson's Garden Explorers program. The focus is kids from 4 to 6 years old. Our own Whitney Martin read to the group. Golden Apple teachers took part too. They offered activities related to the books. Organizers say it's important to keep learning fun.
Our teachers are so good at that, engaging the kids with dance, with song, with play, with reading, so it can be fun, so they can look forward to reading and enjoy it.
August 8th, the Golden Apple Foundation will sponsor a Teacher's Night at Rivets Stadium. For tickets, find this story on mystateline.com. Voting is also open right now for the 815 Rising Stars Talent Competition benefiting Golden Apple. We've got that link on our website, too. The bill to protect same-sex marriage gets bipartisan support in the U.S. Senate coming up. While Democrats rush forward, some Republicans call the move unnecessary. There's a nearly 50,000 square foot building dedicated to all things Caterpillar right here in Illinois. Coming up at 6, we head downstate to one of the largest museum pieces you will ever see.
And a few isolated showers and a couple of thunderstorms develop over the last couple of hours. That'll kind of be the trend here as we go through the 8 o'clock hour. It's been a hot one, though. Temperatures today in the lower 90s. Find out how many more 90-degree days we could see. Coming up in your most trusted forecast a little later.
You're watching Eyewitness News, your home team with Eric Wilson, Mimi Murphy, Scott Leber, and Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
President Biden tests positive for COVID-19. He says he only has mild symptoms. The 79-year-old is fully vaccinated and received his second booster shot in March. Biden's taking the antiviral medication Paxlovid. According to the White House, Biden will continue to carry out the full duties of the office while in isolation. First Lady Dr. Jill Biden and Vice President Harris have tested negative. A bill to make same-sex marriage a federal law is gaining ground in the Senate and is even getting the support of some Republicans. Rashad Hudson is keeping you connected to the nation's capital.
Democrats want to act now to prevent the Supreme Court from taking away the right to same-sex marriage.
People would lose significant rights and responsibilities, and that just can't happen.
While striking down abortion rights, Justice Clarence Thomas also encouraged his fellow justices to revisit the case that upheld marriage equality.
Those rights and responsibilities are very important to the security of our families.
That's why Wisconsin Senator Tammy Baldwin wants to pass her Respect for Marriage Act, putting protections for same-sex and interracial couples in federal law. While most GOP senators are likely to vote against the bill, Baldwin is hopeful she can win over the 10 she'd need to join all 50 Democrats. Among the list of Republicans already supporting the bill is Ohio Senator Rob Portman. Other Republicans, like West Virginia Senator Shelley Moore Capito, say they need more time to decide.
I think I'd rather reserve comment on what I'm going to do until I see the legislation before us.
But Missouri Senator Josh Hawley calls the bill unnecessary.
I thought that was wrongly decided as a constitutional matter, so I would not support writing that into United States law. Now, I'll also say that that case is still the law of the land.
The bill did pass the House this week with bipartisan support. Senate Democrats hope to do the same before the August recess. Reporting in Washington, Rashad Hudson.
It was sunny and hot for most of the day. A couple spots did see some rain and storms. When we come back, Candace shows us the rain chances we have for the rest of the week.
Now, your first warned weather forecast from Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
Well, it has been a little hot and muggy out there for much of this afternoon. We take a live look with our SkyTrack camera out in Poplar Grove. Looking off to the east, you've noticed those cumulus clouds really building up here over the last couple of hours as our temperatures have climbed into the upper 80s and low 90s. We're at 89 right now in Rockford, but feels like 95. You've got a heat index of 99 currently in Freeport, so a little uncomfortable out there. 90 our temperature in Janesville, feels like 91. Our dew point numbers coming up just a bit. We're mostly in the low to mid 70s here across northern Illinois. You've got the 60s up to the north, so a little bit more moisture here south of the state line. We've also had some very isolated showers and thunderstorms pop up over the last couple of hours with those building clouds. We've had a little more activity stretching from Madison to Milwaukee. We had a couple of isolated showers with some heavy downpours north of Rockford around the Beloit, South Beloit area. Really fizzled out though once they moved into northern Boone County. Same thing with these showers and thunderstorms. Had a little more strength west of the Mississippi River, but once they crossed over, starting to lose some of that steam here this evening, and that'll kind of be the general trend. We'll see these thunderstorms pop up, but then they should quickly kind of fade away. Now, while we have a lot of moisture down here at the surface, which is why those dew point temperatures are currently sitting in the low to mid 70s, there's a lot of dry air in the middle part of the atmosphere, and that's part of the reason why these showers and storms, as they build, they're not able to continue to grow and maintain their strength. What they're doing as they grow, they're pulling in that dry air in the middle part of the atmosphere, and that allows them to kind of weaken and then collapse and kind of wash out here, and that's what we're going to see. Now, having said that, with some of these thunderstorms, should they grow to a little more in height or strength, they could produce a gusty wind or two. So far, we've had winds around 30 to 40 miles per hour with some of the thunderstorms mostly up to the north in Wisconsin. But still, there is that lower end risk for some gusty thunderstorms. That'll last through roughly about 7, 8 o'clock this evening. After that, things will turn a little more on the quiet side. It does stay mild here tonight. Temperatures, though, will drop down into the low 60s. Showers and thunderstorms west of the Mississippi River tomorrow morning. We'll spill over some cloud cover for our Friday morning, so we may start off mostly cloudy, but I do think we see more sunshine for the afternoon, and that'll bring our temperature into the upper 80s for tomorrow. So again, kind of sticky. Warm front comes in from the west and southwest. This will pull through Friday night. Futurecast not showing this, but I do think we are going to have an opportunity for some showers and thunderstorms coming in during the overnight and then early Saturday. So with that could be some heavy rainfall. Isolated shower thunderstorm Saturday afternoon. Better chance arrives with a cold front as that comes in Saturday evening. That could give us not only some very heavy rainfall, but also the potential for some strong wind gusts through Saturday evening. So lower end risk for some strong wind gusts Friday night, and then we really have to watch going into Saturday. We've got a slight risk out, which is a slightly higher risk for some of those strong severe thunderstorms Saturday evening as temperatures climb into the low 90s. We'll stay a little muggy there, Eric, on Sunday, but we'll bring those temperatures back down at least early next week.
Numbers at least at the end of that 7-day look good. Thanks, Candace. Reagan Holgate is in next with sports. The defending WNBA champs make another push for the title this season. They're the first team to clinch a playoff spot.
Now sports with Reagan Holgate.
The Rockford Ice Hogs announced their full 72-game schedule today for this upcoming season. They open their 24th season of hockey on October 15th against the Moose in Manitoba. They will celebrate opening night at BMO Harris Bank Center on October 22nd with the defending Calder Cup champions Chicago Wolves in town. This season features 12 opponents for the Ice Hogs, the most they've faced since 2017. The WNBA champs looked more than ready to defend their title. The Sky are the first team to clinch a playoff spot, and they still have 11 games left in the regular season. Sky up 4 in the second, then Allie Quigley steps back for the 3. She had a team high of 18 points yesterday. Sky lead down 2 in the final minute. Emma Miesemann drives the baseline for the reverse layup. The Sky wins 78-74. That's 5 in a row and 9 of their last 10, securing their 4th straight trip to postseason action. Arizona Cardinals star quarterback Kyler Murray has agreed to a 5-year extension. The deal is worth $230 million, making him one of the NFL's highest-paid quarterbacks. The deal runs through the 2028 season and includes $160 million guaranteed for injury. His annual salary value is $46.1 million, which is the second highest in the NFL, behind, of course, Aaron Rodgers. The Cardinals officially announced the deal today, but did not disclose the terms. And what a year it's been for sports. All the moments and people that made this year possible were recognized at last night's ESPYs. Albert Pujols is playing in his final major league season, and last night he was celebrated for what he does off the field. He received the Muhammad Ali Sports Humanitarian Award in honor of his efforts to serve those in need. Katie Ledecky took home 2 ESPYs, one for the best athlete in women's sports and the other for best Olympian in women's sports. The swimming star has been nominated in the past, but this year marks her first win. And who other than the NBA champs to win the award for best team? Host Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors with some more hardware to take home. That's sports. We'll be right back.
First Warn Interactive Radar brought to us by Rockford Auto Glass and More. Things are quiet for most, however, isolated shower thunderstorm possible here over the next couple of hours, just as we have a cold front kind of working in for the night tonight. Some heavy downpours and even some gusty winds can't completely be ruled out with that. Temperatures tonight will drop down to about 63 degrees for the overnight, so a little more comfortable tonight following a pretty sticky Thursday afternoon. 88 for a high on Friday. We start off with some cloud cover. I think we see some sun for the afternoon. Low 90s on Saturday with some stronger thunderstorms Saturday evening.
Thanks, Candace, and thank you for spending some of your time with us. Stay safe.